Day one of fasting. I ate my last meal at about 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. last night. I didn't make sure of the time because I wasn't planning on fasting until later. When I got up today, I just decided today's the first day of the fast, so approximately I don't know, like 18 hours so far. It's like 6 p.m. now. And yeah, I'm kind of hungry, but nothing too bad. I remember Dr. Ekberg was saying something about when I watched his video about what happens when you fast for 100 hours. So about 3 days. He was saying your glucose, it won't spike if you're already fat adapted, I think is what the term he used. So I've been living carbohydrate free and mostly sugar free for about 12 days. I think today's the 12th or the 13th day. Purely carnivore, mostly beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, as recommended by Dr. Berry. And so I believe my body is already adapted to low carbohydrate, zero carbohydrate. And so fasting, I guess, will be that much more beneficial. What I learned from Dr. Ekberg's video, what happens when you fast for 100 hours. I was trying to follow it. I didn't follow everything, but I got most of it. And so, yeah, I'm going to try to take, obviously drink enough water. The only thing I've had today is black coffee. I had, I guess, about 2 cups made in a French press. Just the coffee grounds and hot water. No prepackaged 3-in-1, none of that, because that has a lot of sugar. Sugar is the number 1 ingredient. So just pure black coffee, what they call Barako in the Philippines. And that's all. Didn't add anything to it. No coffee mate, no milk, nothing. So, and I know from Dr. Berry and Dr. Ekberg that we need minerals while we're fasting. So I'm gonna take some of the vitamins. I also have mineral drops. I'm pretty sure I can find them. They're ordered from the United States a while ago. They're from Utah. They have minerals from the Salt Lake, or near the Salt Lake of Utah. So, yeah, and I remember from Dr. Ekberg, your body needs like potassium, magnesium, electrolytes, basically. I ordered Dr. Ekberg's formulated powder, specially formulated, so you get everything you need in a fast powder, but I just ordered that yesterday, so it's not going to arrive for a while. But I'm trying fasting, just taking the minerals I have on hand, and then when his formula, his powder arrives, I'll try fasting again using that. So see how it goes, see if I can hold out until tonight. I mean, that won't be much of a problem. I'll reach 24 hours, and maybe my body will enter some kind of autophagy. So, like, auto, meaning self, and phagy, meaning eating, self-eating. So the body eating itself, meaning using fat stores. And my body will enter that more quickly because I'm already fat adapted. So, especially by the time I wake up tomorrow, I'll be in some sort of autophagy. My body will, I think my body's already in ketosis. There's already ketones. If I did a ketone test of my blood or urine, I know I'd be in ketosis because of my purely carnivore diet the last 12 to 13 days. That has not been easy, but I've done it. And I've lost a little bit of weight doing that. Gone from, my weight fluctuates, throughout the day, 1 kilo up, 1 kilo down, but it's been generally down since the start of pure carnivore diet. Mostly pure. I had some black 3-in-1 until I read the ingredients. The number one ingredient is sugar, so I was like, damn it. And then like the chewing gum that I like, made by Wrigley or something, its number one ingredient is sugar, so damn it. But mostly pure carnivore diet. My weight's gone down. My weight when I woke up today was 110.4 kilograms. It's been a long time since the scale said 110. My weight when in the past couple of years, I was kind of staying around 125 for a long time when I was doing strongman and powerlifting. And I one time I signed up for under 105 kilos weight class, but I was not able to get there. And tried hard, but not doing carnivore, just kind of, I guess, doing calorie counting and exercising. And then as the competition got closer, I gave myself like a couple of months, but I think I should have done carnivore. Carnivore is very hard when you're weaning yourself off of carbohydrates and sugary foods. I guess I'm kind of over the hump with carnivore, and the craving for carbohydrates and sugary things is not so intense anymore. And so now when I tried to reach under 105, did not. When I got rid of as much water weight as I could, by just not drinking water and by making myself sweat in a sauna, I got down to 111 point something when I weighed in at the competition. And if you miss your weight, you just, okay, go up to the next weight class, not a problem. You weigh in at powerlifting. But anyway, then so that's the lowest I was at, and probably at the highest in the past couple of years, pushing 130 kilos. I'm not sure if the scale ever said 130, but for a while I was big. I had big arms, big belly. I still kind of have a big belly, but it's not compared to what it has been now. And then for a while there, I was just like, I don't care what I weigh. I'll just try and get stronger. So 128, 129, most likely, and quite possibly 130. So I'm now waking up this morning and weighing 110.4. I don't know how exactly accurate that scale is that I have, that digital scale, but that's what it says. So it's not going to be off by very much compared to another maybe more accurate scale, but and let's see if I can keep this up for 3 days or 100 hours, and we'll see what happens if I can be under 110 for the first time in who knows how long. When I came here to the Philippines in 2017, I was definitely over 110. So being under 110, first time in, who knows, when I was discharged from the Navy, maybe in 2012, I was discharged for weight control failure, but my weight was, for my height of 5'10" and 3/4, or round up to 5'11", the maximum weight for the Navy, for the military, is, I can't remember, like 180 pounds, 185 pounds, but not very much weight at all. And I guess 110 kilos, something like 240 pounds. When I was discharged, I was maybe only like 210 pounds, so not even 100 kilos, 90 something kilos. So it's, and I just got bigger when I got discharged from the Navy. Just got slowly bigger. Living in Mexico, probably got over up to 100 kilos. And moving back to America, got up above, probably past 105, and then Hawaii. And then in the Philippines, I packed on more, probably passed up 105 into way of being a really big boy, the biggest I've ever been. Probably in pounds, like 275, maybe 280. Figure what 128, 129 kilos is in pounds. I've never been a 300-pound big boy, and that's okay. If I'm never a 300-pound big boy, I don't need to be. People, when I've been for physicals in the Philippines, the doctors say, oh, you're pre-diabetic. You're on your way to being a diabetic, a type 2 diabetic, and you need to do better in your diet. And they would say something to me like, I recommend that you exercise at least once a week. And I don't think I said anything to the doctor, but inside my head, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You recommend I exercise once a week. You recommend that I go for a walk at least once a week. Really? You think, based on my height and weight and whatever, that I don't get exercise more than once a week? I'm a weightlifter. I go lift a bunch of weights, sometimes lightweight many times, sometimes heavyweight a few times. More than once a week. Whatever, doctor. I sweat. I exercise. And so, but that was their diagnosis of me. So that was like 2018, 2019, before COVID here in the Philippines. I got a checkup at VA Manila. But anyway, Anyway, I'll be excited when the scale says something below 110 on this fast, hopefully. Inshallah.